And my favorite thing about men's rights activists that call themselves meninists is that means that they think the opposite of feminine is meninin. It's a whole movement that's never heard the word masculine before. So I don't like the cutesy gendered images they put on bathroom doors sometimes. And it's not because of how woke I am, it's just because now they're not that common anymore, so sometimes I'm just too stupid to figure it out. Like I was at a brewery in Illinois, and one door had a picture of a cat on it. And so I stared at it. And I thought, cat can be boy. I look at the other one, it was a rooster, and I was like, urinals are in that one, okay. Then a minute later, I was finished up peeing, and I thought to myself, oh, cock and pussy, that took way too long. 5 years ago, I'd have been a worse person. Probably thought it was funny, would have gotten it immediately. Now I'm like, which animals pee standing up? I don't know. I was at a different brewery in Indiana, and one door said stouts, and the other door said blondes, 2 types of beer. And I looked at stouts, and my only thought was, she got some stout-ass titties. As we would all think. And then they were both one-person bathrooms, so I guess anyone can drink any beer. Speaking of bathrooms, I was hosting a show at a comedy club, and I got off stage and I went to use the bathroom. And a couple minutes, an audience member came in and he tried to open the stall door. He said, oops, didn't realize anyone was in there. By the way, good set tonight. Did he just look at me through the crack and then tell me he did it? Because I'm not pooping in this comedy club anymore. I was like, thanks, I guess. He goes, yeah, there were some winners and some losers. Not only is he peeping Tom guy, he's also a backhanded compliment guy. So a few minutes later, we're both washing our hands at the same time. He turns to me and goes, so you comedians, do you guys like to do hard drugs? I was like, what is happening? He goes, oh, it's just that back in my day, comics like Sam Kinison were all doing heroin and killing themselves. Why don't you guys do that anymore? I was like, kill ourselves? We do sometimes. Read the news. So when I realized he was the guy that was sitting in the front row and he was vaping so much, I felt like an NBA player being introduced. And it was banana flavored. Ugh. It's the grossest detail you're going to hear tonight, and I might do a pedophile joke later. I don't know. So, I grew up Catholic, and one cool thing about Catholicism is more than other types of Christianity, it's like a book club. Because none of us actually read the Bible, we still showed up for wine and snacks. I was a cafeteria Catholic, that's what I called myself. Someone's laughing, you know what that is. That's a term they use to describe the people that don't believe everything, but instead, I guess, think about it for a second. You just pick the things that aren't stupid and believe those. Like I learned about heaven. I was like, that's cool, I'm gonna go there. I believe in that. Then I learned about hell, and I was like, boo, disagree. Not real. I don't believe that one. And then I learned about the priest child sex abuse scandal, and I was like, well, I do believe that, so I guess we're done here. My mom's still involved in the church, and so she was asking me if I could think of any things they could do to get more younger adults like me to come back to Mass. I was like, I don't know, just make it more fun, right? Have the priest be like, eat this bread, for it's my body. Drink this wine, for it's my blood. Close your eyes and touch this cold spaghetti, for it's my brains. Mystery Castle. Or just let us throw eggs at the pro-life people. That'd be fun, right? There's a pro-life group at my mom's parish that, against what the bishop said to do in both cases, protested against the vaccine and campaigned against Medicaid advancement or expansion. And for both of those, the only reason I think why they do that is that they're like, well, if people die sooner, they have fewer abortions. So I guess my point is that the priest says we can key those people's cars. I'll come back to Mass. Speaking of abortion, there's this billboard somewhere between here and Kansas City that all it says is, pregnancy is not the end. It's only the beginning. Yeah, that's what we're worried about. That's why people want an abortion. They're not like, well, this is inconveniencing my day. Let's get it over. Go to Planned Parenthood. No. Also, it doesn't say it gets better. It just says it's going to be a long ride. So that's like if you try to convince your friend to watch a Netflix show and they watched 2 episodes, they're like, this sucks. And you're like, nuh-uh. There's 10 whole seasons. Does it pick up in season 2? No comment.